Okay, listen. Obviously, since we are involved in this, it might seem like I am biased, if that makes sense. But I will give you our story. Yes?
You are
Very
the
simple.
Marduk, my friend. You say whatever you want.
Exact. Very simple. We have taken over as Marduks per codex, per the stories, per the power we have been given by Babylon, by you and Edgar. You as number one, but now currently citizen till trial or whatever, and then Edgar as number two. Now, on Saturday, I was here, and Luciano was here, and we were like talking how to change things, like while we are under this what you call it, under martial law. So we made some rules. I wanted people to really feel like these guys are all like, in my opinion, Babylon was all way too weak. They were way too passive. I wanted them to feel like what it is to actually be under pressure. Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't know how hard life is before it hit them in the face. I'm going to, as we are martial law, we're going to make it, different. So we write some codes, martial law. Temp headquarters would be our tugboat we got from our what you call it, our merchants from Spain and France. But the tugboat right now got, it got stuck somewhere in the mud.
You got a tugboat from Spain?
Of course, yeah. Of course. Don't you remember Saab said we're gonna have international routes? I said, it, let's get it. Because I wanted the tugboat. The idea was, if we actually get nuked, the tugboat will be our arc to not only at the temp headquarters, but also an arc to leave Babylon. Hopefully in one piece. It's a big boat. We can have stuff on it, like we can have supplies, food, and we can fit everybody in Babylon.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
We're going to build a throne for me and Luciano. We're gonna put it on the stage so we can sit there and command people around.
That's the Arusha I know right there, brother.
Yes.
Library
have been turned into a prison for political rivals. What I mean with political rivals, it means people that do not agree with us,
People that defy the rules, people that don't agree, people that cause trouble. Any small thing, we're gonna fucking nip it in the bud. Put them in the fucking library. Case them up.
Exactly. Because I don't read books anyway, I think that's for fucking nerds, so they might as well go in there and suffer and read books all day instead of the little cave.
I want to add to that. I want to shave their heads.
Okay, we'll put the shave head in for, shave.
So that every time they walk around, people know that they've been punished, that they've been sent to the fucking prison.
Now, we're going to implement, we have implemented free food, free healthcare, and free housing while we are on the martial law. That means people work for the food. People get free healthcare and free food. Because right now, as we currently stand, we cannot operate the way we have. Police turned into moral police. That means they still do their job, but they will be only answering to us and us only while martial law. If they feel people are yapping behind our backs or talking shit about Babylon, we will beat them with a stick. Yes.
Okay.
Votes will resume when we decide. Most likely through this week at the end of the week, if we even get there. All weapons will be seized if we don't feel like it's right. From now on, nobody talk directly to me. They will talk directly to people I choose while looking at the ground. And I don't want them fucking looking at me. And we will also select few loyalties people, aka the loyal guard, that will do whatever we need to do. Very simple. These are the laws. Now.
Simple as shit, yeah.
Well, that's what we thought too. We had a big meeting, and actually we were deep on Saturday. We were like 10 people.
Yeah.
We had a meeting, and we literally said all this. And I said, if everybody if anybody got any complaints or anything, bring it forward, we're Gucci. And I said, I'm not gonna judge you here. Somebody had some questions, which was fine. We told them. Everybody else was like, yeah, we on board. Here becomes the problem, ex-Marduk. We bring Benny and Hassan and stuff to talk with them on the temp headquarters about like the martial law and how we need to like.
Where's the temp headquarters again?
The tugboat.
Yes. That's right.
We bring them and then we say like how we need to be strict, and it will only last till the elections happen. And you know, that's about it. And Luciano, you heard that, right? Hassan already brought up like I cannot shoot my people or Edgar, and I'm like,
Yeah, he
like
did say
shoot
that.
who? Like we didn't say nobody gonna get, like, you know, I didn't plan this to shoot somebody. Like I don't, but so that was like a little red flag. Fine, whatever. Then Elena steps forward and says she wants to leave Babylon. Here is when the problems really hits the fan. And I'm like, okay, do you want to leave Babylon, like, you know, because you don't feel right or whatever, you can leave. No, she's like, no, I want to leave Babylon because me and Benny broke up.
What?
And first of all, I didn't know they were together, so I was surprised. I told her, how are you together? I've never seen you guys together. She's like, yeah, but we are. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I could not stand by as the current Marduk with Luciano and let somebody leave because of, like, love, you know? If they leave for them, I told her, if you leave for you and you don't like Babylon, that's fine, leave, no problem. She said multiple times, this is the weird part, she said, no, I'm not doing it for that, I'm leaving because I don't, like, Benny broke up with me. I'm like, okay, fine.
She was bawling her eyes out, she was crying, like she was dropping all
Jesus
the fucking books,
Christ.
all of that shit.
So,
she was like ready to go.
So I told her, if you leave, I kill Benny. You feel me?
Oh, God.
I wanted to, like, listen, I wanted to hold her here for, like, not hold her, but, like, you know, have her here for, like, a day till she actually, like, maybe come to her senses and do it for her or not. Now, obviously, you know, I thought to myself, this is what we do, right? Just like on Friday when Edgar was trying to kill, what was her name? Eliza for trying to leave, right?
Right.
You know, we're trying to, like, stop him leaving. We're not actually going to kill him. Oh, out of the blue, ex-Marduk, I get call from Benny. And obviously, you know, Elena have told him this. And he was pissed off. And I explained to him, just like I explained to you, that I wasn't gonna actually kill him. I said, Benny, she's gonna leave because you guys broke up. Like, I said this to keep her here for a day, so maybe she's, you know, readjust her plans. And he was so pissed off, and he's like, remember, you threatened me, I didn't threaten you. I'm like, hold on, buddy, calm down. He's like, remember this. It felt like he was gonna come and find me and kill me.
Jesus.
Before that though,
yeah.
I was like doing Overwatch on top of a trailer, and then he comes up to me. He like comes up on the trailer, and I see he's got something big in his hand, and I'm like, oh shit, what the what's gonna happen now? Brother, he has a Desert Eagle with an extended mag in it. He comes up to me, he's like, hey, did you tell Princess Elena you were gonna kill me, you were gonna shoot me if if she leaves? And I said, yeah. And he's like, okay. Then do it. And I said, no, she hasn't left yet. And me and him started having a back and forth and all that. And he kind of like calms down, puts his gun away and shit, and that's when he calls a roosh. Go ahead, continue.
Yes.
All right, hold that thought for 2 seconds. I have to pee like a motherfucker. 1 second.
All right.
Elena and Benny break up.
Yes.
She leaves Babylon because of that. There's nothing else to do with anything else.
Yes.
You
that's
tell.
what told us, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we are aware of, or you're aware of, whatever.
Yeah.
You tell her that if she leaves, you're gonna kill Benny. It's like a test or whatever.
Yes.
Benny hears about this, starts being weird. Continue.
Yeah.
Or aggressive.
Hold on. A little bit of context before that, right? A little bit of context that'll explain the story a little bit better after all this that we've told you. Okay.
Okay.
So you were in the pit, high as fuck. You told Edgar to go kill Jesus, yeah?
I never told him that.
Now, allegedly. Now he comes back, and he says, "I killed Jesus." This was on Friday, and shit was fucking. Everything was on fire at this point. Arush wasn't there. I was trying to hold it down. Putting out fires here and there. He comes back. He says, "I killed Jesus," and I'm like, okay, I have to deal with this shit. Like, there's no way we can let this motherfucker run around just telling everybody that he killed the Babylonian. Like, after everything that we built. So then, I immediately fucking call for him to be exiled temporarily to the Ashen Tree. So Edgar is sent to the Ashen Tree. Benny then comes up and he says, I gave him the weapon to kill Jesus. So then I send Benny over there as well. I'm like, okay, Edgar, did you actually kill him or not? He says, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Check, we're fighting amongst each other.
Until we figure out whether or not you did kill him, you're going to the Ashen Tree, you're staying there. I can't have you here next to the other Babylonians. Right, for their safety and shit. So, Sebas finds out about this. He says, you better let my my primo go, my cousin go, or whatever, because you know they're all
Okay, so
family.
Bass is now involved.
And then Sebas is now involved.
Okay.
Now,
Jesus fuck.
Edgar's leaving the front gate. Sebas pulls up on a bike. He says, "I'm gonna take him to the ashen tree." And I'm like, "I'm with Delver there," and Delver's like, "No, you're not. Edgar's gonna walk." And I'm like, "Yeah, I approve of that. Edgar's gonna walk to the ashen tree." Sebas says, "Fuck that." Edgar gets on the bike and they both leave. So I'm like, "All right, you disobeyed a fucking warden's order, and my order. A sheriff's order and my order." I tell Delver we might have to exile him too. And I tell him, you know what? Go over there, bring him back, and then deal with them at like a, not in an exiling way. Just maybe like put him in the prison or some shit, the pit or some shit. Deal with it.
Right.
They go over there. Some fucking back and forth happens between them. Sebas is on a fucking rampage. He's talking so much shit. He's saying that he doesn't support this government over here. Saying some wild stuff. And then slowly, little by little, all their boys pile up at the ashen tree. So now you have Edgar over there, you got Benny, you got Sebas, and then Hassan arrives as well.
That's just music to my ears. Continue.
They're all chilling over there. They're doing what they're doing. So that's a little bit of
Come
context
on, man.
as to why Benny was exiled and what's to come after in the story. So go ahead, Arush.
Okay.
Right, back to Saturday. Right? When Benny, like I said, I did threaten to kill Benny to Elena. But was I gonna do it? No. But I still, I had to use the car. I didn't want to leave, for somebody else. Anyway, Benny feels really fucking like, on the phone, he feels like going to come and actually kill me. It's like, remember, you threatened me and I didn't threaten you. And he said it multiple times. And I've been in the streets too long to understand when somebody's gonna take me the fuck out, potentially. Doesn't matter. Anyway, at this point, everything is spiraling. Babylon is like slowly burning, like in a sense.